Hey everyone, welcome to Boom and BIGZ TV. We are currently on the Royal Caribbean Independence of the Seas, and we thought we would make a quick video just sharing some of the stuff that we packed that you may or may not have thought of. Just some tips.
Some ideas.
Yeah.
Some things you might have forgotten. So just a few of our little tips. So
that might enhance your cruising experience, so please enjoy. And this is not everything that we brought with us, but these are just some ideas.
Number one, I would just like to say, cruising and dressing up can be fun. It can be wonderful. It's a great experience. We tend to overdress a little, pack a little too much. So today I'm gonna have a few tips to help us to tone it down, but maximize our experience a little bit with just a few of my tips. A few. Okay, first of all, my first tip is this. Make a checklist of everything you're gonna need for your cruise. You start with top to bottom, from your underwear to your hats, whatever you need, all your gadgets, your electronics, everything you're gonna need. So you make sure you have all those little things, and then you look at all of your shirts, your pants, and your jackets, and your swim trunks, and you take that part and you cut it in half. You're not gonna use it all. So basically, whatever you plan to wear for a 4-day, 5-day, 6-day, 7-day, 10-day cruise, as far as outfits per day, cut it in half and keep it comfortable. Because a lot of times you plan to wear this that day and you realize you've been in the sun all day and you're tired and you're just ate and you're going to end up in shorts and a tank top the whole day. So that's my number one tip. Make a list, cut it in half. My number two tip is make sure you bring a towel. These are Elite Trend towels that we got off Amazon, and they're very thin, they're like microfiber, they're very large, and they work just as well as a big towel when you see how small and compact they are.
Oh yeah, that's big. Really beautiful print.
Okay, this is Melinda has parrots. As you can see, it's taller than her. She has her arms straight out. It's super big. And look how small it is. Imagine just taking this off the boat. Okay. My number 3 tip is water shoes. Always have a pair of water shoes. They're the best thing in the world. You can walk around in them all day. These are Crocs. Get whatever kind you enjoy. You can wear them around all day. You don't have to wear sneakers or all of that other stuff, or shoes, sandals. And you can walk, you can swim in them. Okay, my number 4 tip is shades. Make sure you got shades. The sun is something serious in the Caribbean. It's a different kind of sun in the Caribbean. I don't know where that sun come from, but it's not a normal kind of sun. It's a different sun. For electronics, I like to go to the gym sometime. Or maybe if you're walking around, you want to hear their music, bring a pair of headphones for your own music. I forgot what number I'm on, but my next tip is binoculars. I so forget that I have my binoculars so much that once I see something or a little while later, I'll be like, oh God, I have my binoculars. Like whenever you're on a sailboat or an excursion or you're just on the ship, like binoculars are so awesome to have because you can see so close up to things that's far away. So remember, bring a pair of binoculars. I found these on Amazon. I'm gonna leave a link down below. I forgot right now where the name of them, Oser or something, but I'll leave a link down below. Towel clips is another tip. These ones are cool. I found these on Amazon too. Little surfboards, but the wind can get a little windy sometime, and you might want to be out on the deck, or you might want to be on your balcony. You could just clip your towel to your chair and just don't worry about it getting blown off the ship. Okay, My next tip is snorkels. If you're a snorkeler, we got these on Amazon for $30 a piece, and they are awesome. They're like so durable. They come apart, like, and you just put them back together and stuff like that, and like, they're awesome. They're great. They don't fog up much. And I actually saw a shark today, and Melinda saw another shark today with these, so they're awesome. We'll leave the link down below, so if you would like these are awesome. So guys, remember this. Keep it comfortable. Hey, I keep a pair of joggers. I keep a pair of something comfortable to walk around. You're gonna want to get up to go eat breakfast. You're gonna want to go and get a coffee. You're gonna want to just go and hang out at the bar and have a few drinks or whatever you enjoy, whatever is your guilty pleasure. And you know, remember, it's fun in the sun. You know, we're having fun. We're on vacation. We're relaxed. We want to be very comfortable. You know, I wear the sweats for like early morning. Get up, take a walk, go out, eat breakfast. Slides. I got these slides on, but I got some slides. There's some Sperry slides. They're very comfortable. Just remember, bring your house shoes or whatever you call them. As far as your dress up. Okay. Let's go there. Remember, you're going to at least have one elegant night on every cruise. So, if you're on a longer cruise, you might have two. Or meet the captain's dinners and things like that. And they prefer that you dress up, like we say, to the A's. So, guys, remember, less is more. Our first few cruises, if you watch my videos, you'll see that, hey, I was to the nine from head to toe. And I realized later that I was bringing 2 suit bags full of dress up clothes, and they were mostly for pictures. Well, that's nice. If you're taking pictures, remember, one blazer can go a long way. If you find a neutral blazer, a neutral shoe, 2 pair of slacks, you can change your shirts and ties, or your shirts and bow ties, and no one's gonna remember that was the blazer from last night. So guys, remember, less is more. Just remember your shirts, your bow ties, your ties, those things can be changed out, and you can keep it simple, and you can take awesome photos, and you don't have to carry so much stuff around the boat. It just goes a long way. I learned my lesson.
So for the shoes, I probably brought too many pairs of shoes, but this is actually toned down from previous cruises. I tried to limit it to just the shoes I thought I might wear, and I actually didn't end up wearing everything, but pretty close. So I have this pair of water shoes / hiking shoes. I actually did not end up wearing these. I ended up wearing these on the island most of the time instead of these. But I will be bringing these when we go in 2 weeks on our next cruise, because one of our excursions is a hike. So I will need these then. These 2 pairs of Crocs sandals, I did wear both of them. These I wore on the ship with a outfit that they matched with. And these I wore most of the time because they're so easy to just slip on. They're comfortable. They can get wet. So these I wore more than anything else. A pair of sneakers for gym or jogging the track, which I didn't end up doing, being that we were only here for 4 days and we did a whole lot of other types of exercise, like constantly walking and going upstairs and swimming. So I didn't end up using these. These sandals I did wear a couple of times. They're just a little bit more dressy than the Crocs, and they're thicker. They feel more comfortable when walking. So I did wear those. And then these wedges, I did wear these the one night that I wore a dress. I wore a black dress. And I like to bring comfortable wedges that are easy for walking because there is a lot of walking on the ship and stairs and all of that. So in the past, I have worn heels and regretted it. So now I know to just bring wedges. And it still looks just as nice. So these I brought, they're also wedges. They're so comfortable and strappy. I brought 2 dresses to match with these, but I didn't end up wearing either dress. So I'm gonna be taking these again on our next cruise along with the 2 dresses. So here's some of the clothes. It's kind of close up, but this is one of the dresses I didn't end up wearing that matched those shoes. And the main dress that I didn't end up wearing because we didn't go to formal night is this dress, which I've actually been waiting to wear for a while now. So I'll definitely bring it on our next cruise and see if I wear it there. We actually struggle with getting to the formal dining. I know we could still dress up even if we're not going to the formal dining, but we get so lazy with it, and there's other things that we want to do besides dress up. So I'm not going to go through every piece of clothing that I brought, but just to give you guys an idea, most of this up here is swimsuits and cover-ups. I ended up wearing 4 different swimsuits and cover-ups on this trip between the islands and going to the steam room. I like to bring a lot of these dress ones so they serve a double purpose. They can get wet, but it's also an outfit. And I'll still throw a cover up on over top, but on the island I'll go ahead and take the cover up off and I have my outfit for the day. And other than that, it's mostly leggings, shorts, t-shirts. I definitely brought more than I actually wore. I brought several skirts, including the white one I wore on the first day with shorts underneath. They're comfortable to walk around in, and if you're on the deck, it can be windy, so it keeps your skirt down. And sleeves. I have a zip-up hoodie. I also brought a bigger hoodie somewhere. Yeah, there. A bigger hoodie and a thinner long sleeve shirt, and this long sleeve shirt. Because it does get windy and chilly at night sometimes, or in the theater. And it actually worked out perfectly because we went to an ice skating show the first night and we both wore hoodies. So even if you're going on a Caribbean cruise, don't forget the sleeves. And here are just some other tops I brought as options. I barely wore any of this stuff, but I just like to have options.
Okay, guys. Next on my list is there's no barbershop for us, guys. So remember to, if you're going on a longer cruise, hey, you gotta remember, to bring your razors and your little shaving, travel size shaving cream will last your whole cruise. Trimmers. I wear a beard, so if any of you guys wear beards, remember, you could bring your trimmers, your shapers. This is travel size shaving cream, razors. I bring my trimmers. Remember, always bring an extra bag, whatever. Like some people just bring carry-on. They roll the little suitcase on, and they don't bring a backpack. And when it's time to go to the island, they're like, oh, how am I gonna carry all this stuff to the island? So remember, guys, a backpack. This is my kind. I got this big boy. She hold a lot of stuff. So remember, when you go into the island, you might have water bottles, you might have your snorkel, your little towel, whatever things. If it's 2 or 3 of y'all, you can all put everything in one bag, and it makes life a lot easier to throw it on your back versus, everybody having armfuls of stuff. So just always remember to bring you a bag.
I choose to bring a little bag like this to put my book, my water bottle, my sale card, random other things. It's not too big, but this I can use to carry to the pool or the steam room or around the ship when I need something to carry a few things and I don't really want to bring a purse.
So guys, always remember, water bottles. Walmart, Amazon, everywhere sells water bottles. These water bottles keep 48 hours cold or hot. So remember that you're gonna need water. When you're on the island, you're gonna need water. Regardless of what you're drinking, you're still gonna need water. So this is Melinda's. It's a nice little cute pretty one. And this is mine. It's a big boy. So remember guys, 48 hours, this is 64 ounces, 48 hours cold, can't go wrong with it. And this is a Hydro Peak. Make sure you get your lady one. Not as big as yours.
It's been so nice having this big stainless steel water bottle. We fill it up at the buffet with ice water and the water's still cold the next day, and there's a lot of water in here. I've used my water bottle a lot, like going to the steam room and stuff, but these have been really nice to have, especially for having cold water in the room and on the island all day, so you're not having to search for somewhere to get a drink or buying waters all day.
Back to the gadgets that you're going to need on a cruise. For you and your cruise compadres, whoever they might be, your wife, your kids, your sister, your mother, your father, whoever is on the cruise with you, remember, there are only two outlets basically in the rooms. So I suggest that you go on Amazon and you buy a outlet. This is a Tesla cruise approved, non-surge protected, because you can't use a surge protector on the cruise ship. This is a cruise approved, non-surge protected outlet with 4 outlets in it. It has USB outlets plus the C outlet. And the reason we got the one with the extension cord is because the ones that just plug in won't fit, because the outlets are so low down to the top of the desk. So you just get a cord, get the one with this extension cord, plug it in, and you can move it around to where there's available space. This was a great invest. So we're gonna leave links down to all our products for your cruise gadgets. I know some of you guys, the air conditioning is just not enough. And I know some of you guys sleep with the fan on every night, and you just never can get enough air. Well, guess what? It gets a little stuffy in those rooms sometimes. But you know, Old Polar is here to the rescue. So we found this cool little guy, rechargeable. Look at this. You plug it in, charge it up. It lasts a long time. So what we did was we charged it up before we came, and then was like, hey, let's see how long do it go before it go dead. Holy smoke. It goes for long, like hours and hours, just running and running and running before it stops. So a full charge, if you feel like it's not charged, you can just, you know, charge it up when you're getting dressed and or whatever. And this is awesome. So think about when you come back in the room, you know, it's a couple of you guys and you guys are getting dressed, you know, you've been in the pool and you know the air conditioning is on, but you need a little extra air. Here it is. So we're gonna leave the link down below for this. Okay, this is another tip for the cruise. Having a waterproof bag. Waterproofing is very important to a lot of people. For electronics, your documentations, and just, you know, your chip card, and having all your valuables with you. You know, you don't have to leave them anywhere. You can always have them with you. This one is a black one. It's, as you can see, it seals, seals, seals. Then it rolls over and it seals again. And this one actually is a fanny pack. So you can strap it on, you can swim with it, you can have all your things with you everywhere you go. They have ones you can hang around your neck that are clear for your phone and your valuables, your money, your card. And you can actually use them, you can still use your phone in the water to take photos. So remember, waterproof, some type of waterproof packaging is a must, and it's very, very inexpensive. I will leave both types linked below. If you like doing videos and you see a lot of people use their phone inside of their waterproof packaging in the water, that's nice and fine and dandy. But if you're an adventurer and you like to go the extra mile and step your game up a little bit, I recommend the GoPro. This is a Hero 8, so awesome, 4K 1080p HD display. This is the holy grail of underwater filming. This is a waterproof floaty handle, so this handle I can just drop it it'll just float around. They come with all different attachments, selfie stick ones. This is it. You never have to worry about water damage or anything. It's designed for water. It's designed for ruggedness. Now I know nowadays a lot of cell phones are waterproof, so you don't have to get this. You can just put your phone in the water. Another tip for the cruise is, if you're a reader, always bring a good book. Everyone needs a good book to read here and there. So Melinda makes sure she never leaves home without a book. So you can make sure that you bring a book if you love to read. The Divine Design by Lori Ladd. Next, if you get sunburn easy, we use aloe. Aloe is great for rejuvenation and healing. So if you get sunburn, we choose to use aloe. So bring something for sunburn. I don't use sunscreen, so I'm fried right now, and I just put on a little bit of aloe and I'll be good in a day or two.
The next idea we're going to show you guys is this selfie stick that we've been using to film the video. So obviously you can see that it is a tripod. It has a ring light, and you can change the color of the light and the intensity of the light. And it's also a selfie stick. It does extend out further than this, and it's big enough to hold my phone, which is the S22 Ultra, which is pretty big. So I was not sure if it was going to fit or not, because my old selfie stick does not fit it, but it does. So I think it stretches out to 4.5 inches wide, I'm pretty sure. And the stick does go longer. There's also a Bluetooth remote, so you can use that for taking your photos and starting and stopping your videos as well. We pretty much only use this in the room on this trip, but we did use it quite a bit. It's pretty good quality. When you extend the handle out all the way, it does feel like a little bit top heavy, but that might be because I have a pretty heavy phone. I'm not sure, but otherwise it's a really good little gadget. We brought some vegan snacks, just some cereal bars. These are good to just grab when you want a snack or to bring on the island with you. And there's not usually much as far as vegan desserts. On this ship, we were actually pleasantly surprised that they did have some good dessert options when we asked for them. And they also have them on the vegan menu in the main dining. But this was still nice to have. As you see, this is the last day. We really didn't eat that many of these, but we'll bring them on the next ship as well. And then here we have the Daya squeezed cheese, because when all else fails, you can always get a baked potato and some veggies and put the cheese on it, and you're good to go. Here we brought some multivitamin powders, which we pretty much forgot about the whole time, so we'll do better with that next time. I always bring a lint roller and I always end up using it. So Biggs and I actually both use this, so it was definitely worth bringing. For the toiletries, I bring everything really small. So we did both bring loofahs. We like to use loofahs. But here, these are just little bottles that I refill with my bigger bottles at home. And I've been using the same ones for travel for a long time. So here's my cleanser. And this is actually not even the right stuff in the bottle. I just use the bottle to refill it. And most cruise ships do provide a shampoo / body wash. So if you're not too picky about that, that might be something that you leave behind. Another idea is luggage tags. So this is just a clear plastic holder for the paper tags that they give you to cut out. In the past, we have wrapped the paper around the handle and stapled it together, but this is so much more secure, and if it gets wet, you don't have to worry about it. And then we also put our tag for our personal information as well, which is on the other side of here. Another thing that I've loved having this trip is this carry-on bag, which I found at TJ Maxx, but I will look on Amazon to see if I see something similar. It has this pocket where you put it over your suitcase handle and it securely rests on top of your suitcase, so you can pull the whole thing at once. And then I'll just have my little bag with my documents to go through customs, and makes it a lot easier because this bag is actually really heavy. I always bring paper and a pen because I like to write stuff down. I like to plan for videos or take notes. And I also brought my emotion code magnet, which I haven't mentioned on the channel yet, but I am getting certified in the emotion code, which is energy healing. So this is the magnet that you use to clear the energy when you find a trapped emotion. So I brought this in case I needed to do emotion code on either of us or someone else. I actually have a few people that are waiting for sessions, which I do at a distance. So I was hoping maybe I'd get to some of them. The next thing I brought is this Palo Santo and White Sage smudging spray. So obviously you can't light anything on a ship, so if you're into saging the energies of a room, you could use this instead. So when we got into our room, I just sprayed it around the corners and around the door frames, you know, just to clear out any energies that might be left in here from the hundreds of other people that have slept in this room. And this is just a little stick of selenite I brought for clearing energies as well. It actually came with the smudging spray.
So I hope you guys enjoyed the tips and packing ideas that we had for you. Thank you so much for watching.